One of the reasons I enjoy working on lawnmowers so much that I get from people who are trying to sell them and they say they don't run, or they worked on them and they sort of got it running and then it quit and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, this is a good example of that. And every mower tells a story, and this one tells a story of somebody working on it that just comes up with interesting ideas to solve problems that just don't seem to work. So you take off the vanity cover, this little plastic thing, you look underneath, and here in the kill switch is a giant C-clamp that he's attached to this side and to that side to overcome I guess maybe that someone, maybe before he had it, connected this into the wrong spot, because that's not where that goes. This little L-shaped end of this cable goes right there. Well, let me think here. Maybe it goes there, but I don't think, yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Forget what I just told you. The cable, this cable right here is going to connect to this arm. I mean, I can see why he's confused, because there's a hole, and there's a hole. And this little cable is going to fit in all three. But to make this thing mobile and to get this spring to move, you've got to move this cable here, pull it out and put it here, and then take this L-shaped end of this cable here and put it in that. So let's do all that and see if this thing even works. I mean, maybe somebody did it because the cable's rusted, and I understand that. Sometimes you do weird things to overcome these rusted cables. Hang on a second, let me get this thing connected. I gotta get the power cord to it. Hold on. All right, so let's just see if we can kind of get this thing where it's more normal, right? Let me get my gloves here. It's a hot day, so I'm going to turn this fan on. Unfortunately, it's pretty quiet, so should be able to hear me okay. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is take that C-clamp off so that I can start moving these things around. And he's got it pretty tight on there. Let's see if I can grab it with these needle nose pliers and get it out. I mean, I've never seen this before. There we go. So there's one turn. There's another turn. All right, so there is my C-clamp. All right, so what's left to do? This little guy, and by the way, with the C-clamp on here, you can see that the electrical connection that touches the kill switch end was not moved out of the way. So that's what has to happen. The electrical connection has to be broken. Otherwise, this mower is going to be in the shut-off position. And with his C-clamp on there, that wasn't doing anything. So I'm not sure what he was thinking on that. It may not have been him. He may be the way he got this. Okay, so now I need to pull this cable out, and I'm going to grab this, the ears on this cable with this needle nose plier and see if I can back it out. It doesn't back out easily. Now I'll go ahead and take that very powerful spring off. Yeah, that's not coming off. So let me get my spring puller. Got two of them here. One. So this is just a pull cord handle and a really strong piece of wire. I'm going to put it on. Let's see if I can get that under there. Boy, that is tough. Maybe this end is not. Usually I can get to these springs by slipping it under one side of that, but that is not working. So let me get another cable. I wonder if this might be strong enough. That's just a piece of wire. I'm going to loop it through the end of the spring because I couldn't fit my little puller in there. So let's see if this is going to get into place there. Okay, there's that. Now maybe I can pull it off like this. I'm going to put this through here, and now I'm going to wind it around so it's got some bumps on it. Okay, let's see if it'll come off now. Yep, okay, so it got off. That's a little bit of an opening, and boy, no wonder that's tiny. On these type springs, there's not really a good ear to grab. It's real close to the spring, so there's not a great gap there. Same thing on that end. So anyway, let me set that down. Okay, so now this moves a little easier, so I should be able to get this cable out now. So let's try that. Oops, slipped off. Now let's get down to where I can see what I'm doing. Eye level maybe. Oh, that's just about to come out. Let's see. Yep, okay, see. So now it's free. See, this is not attached. So now you can slip this cable through that little gap right below that hole. See that? And now it'll come out. Let's get this out because it's definitely in the wrong spot. We'll see if this cable's any good, okay? So let's put this cable where it belongs, which is right here. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put this through that hole, okay? Right there. So that's, maybe I should come above it. Let's try that. Yeah, okay, so come above it, got the L there. Well, now I'm going to try this. That's not really a line, so I'm going to come through the bottom. Let me try that. Okay, so I go through the bottom. And now turn it like that. And that's a little bit of a straighter line. So now push that so the ears of the cable end are in place. And now let's see if this thing even moves this. It did move it out of the way. This has been bent, so it's not giving me as much pull back as I need. Let me see if I can bend this just a little with some strong pliers. I'm going to try and bend it this way because this piece here is bent a little too far forward, and I'm losing a little bit on this. Kind of hard to grab, but maybe I can do it. Well, you know what? I'm going to pull this out because I don't have the spring on. It should come right out like that. Okay. And now I'll grab this and bend it back. Really more where it should be. There we go. That's nice and straight now. So now let's see if this throw is a little better. So let's say the spring would have it like that, which is touching, and then that's going to move it that way. can move. So it may be that this cable is rusted. I wasn't doing that earlier. Let's see, so my spring gonna go there to there. Anyway, let's try it. Let's see if I can get this spring on, which is still attached. I'm gonna run it this way, attach that end, and now try and get this thing on here. Put it through the, like, threading the needle. All right, so there we go with that. And now I'm gonna twist the ends here so I've got something to sort of pulling against and see if I can get this thing on here. I'm gonna go the other way. I'll try it this way. So I'm gonna go like that. Put it on this end. This one is a little easier to get to. And then that's not great either. So let me take this out again and put the spring on. Put that out. Trying to get this spring back on. Got that in on there, bring it under, and now pull this way, pull this way and down, so it's on there. And now I'm gonna untie everything I just did. And I'm gonna see if this cable is rusted, and that's why somebody was monkeying with this thing in the first place. So that's good. Man, that is, yeah, I think the cable's shot on this thing. There we go. I think it's gonna be too rusty though. We'll see. See if it works. Yeah, see the cable's rusty, so it's not going to work. Let me get this out of here, and all right. So I'm going to pop the spring off again. Actually, it's pretty strict, so let me see if I can slip my loop around there without having to put that wire on there. Come on, you. There we go. So I'm not having to use that little wire. Come on. Alright, so the spring is off. And now I can move this thing out. Okay. Now, get my spring out of there. Now what I might do now, just for testing purposes, like that is shut off, and that would run. Okay, so to shut off, I'm going to need to push it this way. So I'm going to get a rubber band and run it. That's the easiest thing to do, do the rubber band here and here. Okay, so this is just a temporary way to be able to use this kill switch to shut the mower off. So I'm going to run the rubber band there and there. And see that keeps that in place. So if I want to shut the mower off now, I've got it running, I just come over here and I touch this, and that makes that electrode end there touch the kill switch, and it grounds out. Okay, so that's where we are on that. Well, that's enough for now. When you come back, I'll work on that carburetor linkage and get that in the right place. All right, so just thought I'd show you that. See some strange things on these mowers.